Hi there, this is Amok, the product marketing manager at RecruiterFlow, and welcome to the December 2024 edition of RecruiterFlow product updates. So, this is going to be the last product update video for this year, but we have some pretty exciting and big updates to share with you guys. So, let me quickly start with the first one. As you can see from my screen, the design of RecruiterFlow has completely changed now. It's much more sleeker, smarter, fresher, whatever you call it, all the good words there. So what we have done is, let me quickly walk you through each change over here. First things first, we have kind of brought in new icons over here to give it a fresh look. And at the same time, we have organized your recruiting, sales, and automations in nice new groups. And you can also see that you have your tasks, reports, and your dashboard over here. Coming to the table itself, it's much more immersive now and at the same time much more functional. So when I say functional, what I mean is, so let's say I want to change the job title here. I can do that right on the table. There are a host of data fields that I can change right from the table. For example, I want to change this to client interview, or rather I want to change this to sourced. I can do that. All those changes will be recorded at the bottom over here. All you need to do is just click on save when you're done, or if you don't want to go ahead, just click on cancel like I'm doing right now. So some other changes, we have our quick filters on top over here. You can quickly search for a candidate or any data in the mini search bar over here. You can use this option to quickly select what columns you want to view and how do you want to arrange them. And at the same time, there are some new updates as well. For example, if you close the observe, there are some tabs over here. So these are basically what we call segments in RecruiterFlow. So whenever you want to group a particular set of candidates and have them handy, you can create segments of those candidates and just save them. So we have two constant candidates over here. These are by default. All candidates are basically all the candidates you have in your account, whereas my candidates will be the candidates where you are the lead owner. In case you want to add more segments, what you can do is just click on add segment here and pick any of these segments. So if you closely observe the number of segments over here, these are all the saved searches that you had created for your candidate advanced search. So we have added all of those saved searches over here and renamed them as segments. So make sure of that. So if you want to create a new segment, it's pretty simple again. Just click on create a new segment. It works very similar to advanced search. So all I have to do is click on add filters. So let's say I want to create a segment of people who are working at Dunder Mifflin. So I'm going to apply that. So it will take a moment and then I have my list of candidates ready. So all I got to do now is click on save. Once I do that, I'll have to name it. Let's name it office folks. I can choose who I want to share it with. I can even convey over here that I want it opened as a tab on top over here. So let me quickly showcase that as well. Oops, yep, save. So that's done. So you'll see that the new segment that I created has opened up over here. Now I can even change the position of these segments. And if I want to edit any particular segment, it's pretty simple. Just click on all segments here and click on office folks. You can change the name, you can change who you want to share it with, you can add more filters, remove more filters. And if you want to like keep the same segment with different data, just click on update. Or if you want to create a new segment altogether out of this, just click on the arrow mark over here and click on save as. So this is pretty much the new table. There are some minor tweaks as well. For example, the command search is much more easily accessible now. So if you're using the Apple system, all you got to do is use command plus K. The advanced search will open up. If you're on a Windows system, you can just use Control K. It's the same function. And if you want to go back to the older UI, all you got to do is just click on your picture over here and just enable this toggle. As soon as you do that, it will take a moment and you will be taken back to the old design of RecruiterFlow, as you can see over here. So this was the new table. Let us know what you think. So moving to the second biggest update this month, which is timing your emails. So there was this request from you guys of having the ability to schedule emails for candidates and contacts, and now we have brought into RecruiterFlow. So now I have an email drafted to Dwight. I'm kind of interviewing him for a senior software engineer position. I know, right? So I have the email ready, so I can now schedule it by just clicking on this arrow mark over here and click on send later. I can choose the time, I can choose the date as well. For instance, let's send it at 6 p.m. on 11th December. And all I got to do is click on schedule email, and the email will be scheduled. So it will take a moment and the email will be scheduled successfully. So this is also available for you in the bulk email schedule. For example, let's say I want to email all these guys. So I'm just going to click on email over here and just dummy subject, dummy body. So again, I can just choose this option, click on send later. I can choose the date, I can choose the time, and just hit on schedule email. So it's available on bulk emails as well as in advanced search. So you can go ahead and do that. So moving to the third biggest update for this month, which is file categorization. So as a recruiting agency, you are aware that you deal with multiple files falling under different categories, right? Like it could be candidates, it could be contacts, companies, deals. There are so many files. So we wanted to ensure that you have a way to organize your files for each category. So now we have file categorization opened up for all the entities, be it candidates, contacts, jobs, companies, deals. So this is me showcasing one such category for the jobs. So I have opened up the assistant sales manager job in RecruiterFlow in my account, and I've added a job description over here, which is for the sales manager job description, as you can see. So now by default, the category over here is others, but I can just click on this and choose job description and click on confirm. So it will take a moment to upload the file, and you have the file uploaded. The category over here is job description. So you have other categories as well. Let me quickly showcase that. So all you got to do is go to settings, then just go to your document settings. You have file categories here. So you have file categories for candidates, you have all these categories for contacts, for companies, sorry, for companies, for jobs, and then you have file categories for these as well. The green tick over here ensures that this is the default category. However, you can change that. For example, if you want to make this default, you can set that. You can also add new categories for each of these entities. For example, if I want to add, let's say, onboarding docs as a category, I can do that and a new file category will be created. So this was the file categorization in RecruiterFlow. Let us know what you think about this. Now, coming to the fourth biggest update for this month, which is your favorite bulk update fields now available for jobs, companies, and deals. So, I'm currently on the jobs page over here and I've selected these three jobs. Now, let's say I want to update the job status for this. All I can do is click on job status, change to, and I'm going to select the job status of active, and I can gotta just click on update fields here. By the way, I can update up to five fields. So, for example, I can update department, recruiter, account manager, even the visibility. I can update five fields over here just with a single click. Now, this is available on your companies and deals pages as well. At the same time, you can access it through the advanced search. So these are not the only major updates. We have some other minor updates that we have listed in our blog article. I'll make sure that I'll get it linked in the description of this particular video. And also the new design that you're seeing, or rather the candidates table, the new design for the candidates table is going to be extended to other parts of Recruiter Flow as well. So you'll see a new page for your jobs, companies, days coming soon next year. Stay tuned for that. And since this is the end of the year, feel free to share your feedback. Let us know what you want. What are you excited about next year? And this is just us wishing you all a very great end to your year. Hope you guys have fun. Happy holidays. See you next year.